Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch and today we will start exercise of chapter 4 Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. So let's start. Fill in the blanks. We specify number of rows and columns in the dash dialog box. Here we have the options draw border, plot area, insert table, layout, data series and shading. So we specify number of rows and columns in the dash dialog box. Number of rows and columns are defined in what? Table. So which kind of dialog box? Insert table dialog box, right? When we create table, so to insert number of rows and columns, one dialog box is opened, right? Under insert tab, we have table option. In that, if we will click on insert table, so one insert table dialog box is opened in which we mention number of rows and columns, and after inserting them the table is automatically generated, right, on the basis of that number of columns, right, rows and columns. Next, so in this first one, this insert table is 1. Okay. Now, insert above option is present on the dash tab under table tools tab. Insert above option is present on the dash tab. कौन से tab के अंदर रहता है भाई? Insert above option under tables tool tab. So it is under layout tab. Okay. So this is 2. Insert above option is present on the layout tab. ठीक है, and that layout tab, this layout tab is under table tools. Okay. Now next, the dash tool is used to apply different backgrounds colors in a table. Which one? Shading. Okay, shading. In the shading tool is used to apply different background colors in a table. So shading is the answer. We can call it as shade fill or the shape fill also, right? So this is the answer of third. Now next, the dash is a window within a chart area that contains the actual chart itself. I told you several times that it is a plot area. The overall chart is considered as a chart area. All the components of a chart are inside the chart area, and that particular area in which the chart is drawn is the plot area. Okay. Now next, dash are the bars that show the data value. That are the bars that shows the data value. What is it? Data value, I told you, in a graph, when we create graph like this is a graph, right? So whatever things we are drawing, bar or chart, whatever color or whatever things are there, that is described, the color and the pattern what is there in what we are defining with a different colors. All these are done through legend, right? And whatever we do this bar or line, these are called what? These are data series. So data series are the bars that show the data value. Okay, data series are the bars, or it can be line also. Understood? So the answer here is the data series which we draw. Okay. So the answer of this is the fifth is data series. Okay. Remember what is legend and what is data series. The pen weight tool is present in the draw border. The pen weight tool is present in the draw borders group, obviously. So this is option 6. Understood? Now next, let's see true and false. So to insert a table in a presentation, we should use title slide layout. To insert a table in a presentation, we should use title slide layout. Title slide layout, you know, title and content, their different layouts are there, right? When we add slides, to add that slide, we have different layouts. So in title slide layout, we have, particular, format. But if I'll show you, let me show you PowerPoint. Okay, see, this is a PowerPoint, and in this you can see, wait a minute. Okay, in this PowerPoint you can see that wait a minute. Okay, this is the PowerPoint. Okay, so here in the left corner, insert option is there, insert option is there, and this is the home tab. So in home tab, here you can see layout, different kinds of layout are there. So I want to add one new slide. So this is slide, this is title and content slide. Okay, and this is title slide. So from here you can see this is the title and content. See, so in this you can add insert chart from here, right? But in title content, title this layout we will not have. This is also, this both of these are title content. Suppose this is the title slide. Here we don't have the option to add the graph. So this is the problem, right? So that's why to insert a table in a present we should use title slide layout. So no, we use title and content, right? We use title and content. So what is the answer here? False. False. Okay. Now next, text can be entered in a table by clicking on the desired cell. Obviously, text can be entered in a table, right? When you create a table in a PowerPoint, you can directly enter the data values in the table by clicking on it, right? The desired cell. So this is true. Multiple rows can be added in a table. Multiple rows can be added in a table. Yes or no? Yes. Obviously, in a table, multiple rows can be added. Means multiple records. Rows means record. So we can have one record, 1 row, 2 row, 5 row, 10 row. So multiple rows can be added. True. The border of a table cannot be modified. Okay, the border of a table cannot be modified. Obviously, it can be modified. Yes or no? It can be modified. So cannot likha hai, so it will be false. We can change the border also. When we insert a chart, the data is also displayed in a special window called data sheet. When we insert a chart, the data is also displayed in a special window called data sheet. So what's it? Obviously, it is known as data sheet. True. Now next, we cannot delete the entire data of our data sheet. False. We can delete, right? We can even delete the entire sheet. The text is aligned to the top of a cell by default. True. The text is aligned at the top of the cell by default. So suppose this is a table, right? In this table, whatever things, these are the cells, right? So in these cells, whatever data you are writing in these cells, they are by default in the top aligned, right? They are aligned at the top. Understood? Getting? Okay. Now next, true and false we have completed. Now next. Application based questions. See. Raju has created a presentation of 5 slides in Microsoft PowerPoint. In all the 5 slides, he has used only text. He used to add one more slide in which he would insert chart and clip art. Suggest him as to which type of slide layout should he use for the same. So we have seen the different layouts. In which layout we can add the graphs. We will directly have the option like picture, graphs and all to add this. So this is title and content, right? So answer here is title and content, right? Title and content. Okay, understood? Title and content. Now next, Sumit is working in Microsoft PowerPoint 2010, he has created a table of 4 rows and 5 columns. He has created one table in PowerPoint, okay. But later on he realized that he needs one more row in the same table. Help him by suggesting the correct option to perform this task. So what will be the answer? He can, the 2-3 ways are there for this. One is he can select that particular, he wants to add one more row, right? So in the last row he can click and right click there and insert one row below option he can choose, right? Insert one row below. So one row will be below. And one standard is select insert option. Insert option में जाएंगे, select insert option. And until this insert option, what he has to do? Under this insert option, select insert option, and under that he has to go to insert row below. Select insert option, and under this, इसके अंदर जाके what he have to write? Insert rows below. Getting? Right click in the last cell. If you right click, then also you will get this option. Okay. Insert row below, like this. This you will write in this. Okay. Now let's go to the next kind of question. Let's see. MCQs, multiple choice questions. Okay. Intersection of a row and a column is called a cell border, table, and cell. What is it? Intersection of rows and a column. We have already seen when we used to define cell, we realize it is intersection of rows and columns, right? So its answer is C, cell. Next, that depicts the pattern, color, or the symbol which are assigned to data series. Obviously, I just told you, legend. In table, in this chart, whenever whatever color and whatever things we are using, that is described. This color is for this color is for this, like this, है ना, here in the side of this plotting area. So this is the legend, okay, this particular thing, which is describing. Getting? So here, legend is the answer. Now, this refers to the position of text in a table cell. Position of text in a table cell. What's it? Alignment, obviously. It is by default top aligned. We just saw in this, exercise only. After inserting a table in a PowerPoint 2010, the test tab appears automatically. Which tab appears automatically? Tables tools. We have seen when we add tables in our table, in our PowerPoint, table tools automatically appears this tab. Now, next. In Microsoft PowerPoint 2010, chart button is present on the Dash tab. Chart button is present on the Dash tab. If you want to insert chart, you can directly title and content layout. You can directly add it. Otherwise, in the menu tab we have insert tab, right? From there, in insert tab we have a chart option, chart button. So here insert will be the answer. Okay. Now next. There are dash alignment button on the layout tab. How many alignments are there? In PowerPoint, we will see 6 alignment buttons on the layout tab. Okay, for the table. Okay, understood? Now next. Answer the following. Explain any 2 methods to insert a table in a presentation. 2 methods to insert a table into a presentation. So what are the 2 ways? I will send you the PDF, right? So I'm just explaining you. 2 ways to enter table is insert. Here you'll click on insert button. As you can see here, insert tab you have to click on, and then in this insert here you can, the first option is the table button, table group. Okay, so you'll go there, insert tab, table. Now after clicking on this, see in this, either I can select like this tick, or I can select on this insert table button, and here I will choose the number of columns. Suppose I want number of columns 7 and number of rows I want 5, and then if I will click on this OK, table will be created automatically. So these are the two ways to create a table. Understood? Now next, describe the method to add rows in a table. Let me show you this also. This is the table. Suppose first let us create one table. So this is the table. Now I want one more row. So here I will click, and in insert option table, insert table from here also, or from यहाँ right click कर देंगे. First right click here and insert, click on insert. Okay, insert row below. So like this, again right click here, insert row below, like this. Above column also you can add. Getting? So this is the way to add. Okay, now next question, let's see. How can you apply border to a table and change its color? Apply border. If you want to apply border, this is the table. Select this table first, and then go to this design tab. You can see this design tab. This is okay. In this design tab, click on the border button. ये देखिए here in table styles group, right? You can see the group. देखिए table style group and a design tab. Okay, and here you can see border, right? So from here you can change the border. See, if I will click on this, all border, and if I want to change the color, okay, what is the question exactly? How can you apply border to a table and change its color? Okay, so from here, outer border, all border, like this, you can select, okay, all border. So by suppose I have selected all border. Okay, all border. If I will select no border, either no border is there, right? So like this you can do. Top border, left border, every options are there. So this is all border. Now to change the color of this border, suppose first I will select this table, and then I will go to design tab, and then here you can see pen color I will choose. Okay, suppose I will choose this dark red. Okay, now after selecting it, so what is happening? I am taking this pen color that I have taken, right? This red I will take, and it will be changed, right? Actually some problem is there. Pen color, suppose thickness level I will increase, I will change its color. More color, wait a minute, it is not, see, like this the border is changing, right? Let me select all these, then border color. Actually my mouse is not working properly. Even you can change the color of this background colors also. If you select this table and suppose in the design, from here you can change like this, and shading also you can change. We have already seen all these things, right? Like this, whatever we'll select, that will change. Getting? Now next, how can you apply border to a table? Now next, name all the 6 alignment buttons present on the layout tab. All the 6 alignments. What all alignments are present in this? So here the answer is align text left, center, align text right. So right, left, center, top, and vertical and bottom. Okay, you will get the PDF. So differentiate between category axis and value axis. We have already discussed this also, right? Category axis and value axis. When we create a chart, So one line is like this, one line is like this, and another is like, so this is category axis and this is value axis. Okay, so here we have category and value axis. So category axis, I told you will write name, all the different categories you will write, and the values like how much marks you get. So your name will be here, here marks will be. So value and category. Axis is category and y axis is value axis. Okay. Now define the term chart, name the components of a chart. So chart is what? It is an effective way to display a graphical or pictorial form, right? You can easily analyze the difference if you show it using the chart. They make you can easily compare the growth, relationship, right? Everything. So what are the components of a chart? Second part of the question, what all are the components of a chart? We have seen a category axis, value axis, then legends, right? All these things we have seen. And what all other data series, category name, title, grid lines, all these are components of chart, right? Now next, how will you delete the default data of a data sheet? How will you delete the default data of a data sheet? So select the data to be deleted first, then what? How will you delete the default data of a data sheet? You can select it and click on the delete button, right? Control is for key combinations for what? To select all, right? Select the data to be deleted. How you will select it? Control A. To select all the contents, you will say press Control plus A, right? Key combination. And after that, you can easily click the delete button. The data will be deleted. Default data will be deleted. Now next, explain the method to change a chart type. So what is the method to change the chart type? This is also very easy. So for this, what you can do? For this, you have to go to the design tab. Here in this, we have a design tab, right? Suppose any chart is there in this. Let's see in this. Suppose any chart is there. Okay, this is the chart. Wait a moment, it is generating. Yes, okay. So this is a chart. Okay, in this chart, suppose I want to change its type. So if you want to change the chart type, what you have to do? First go to design tab. By default, we have already it is selected. Design tab is already selected. Now in design tab, what you have to go where you have to go? Chart type button. In the type group, see in the type group here you can see here, see change chart type. Okay, in the left corner, change chart type. In this you have to click in the type group. Okay, change chart type. Now see, now I will from here I will select another one and click on OK. So see, the chart type has been changed. Okay, this is the way. So I will send you the PDF of all these question and answers. Let's see anything else. Activity section. Okay, so do all these activities also at your home if you have the system. Practice all these things, because practice makes the man perfect. Okay, so do practice of all these things, and it is very easy. Last year you have already done how to insert smart art, clip art and word art. All these things you already know. Even you have done your animation and transition also. So this chart, understand the use of chart first, and then you try to apply it on your PowerPoint. Okay, chart and table. That's it for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.